All right, guys, what's going on? So I'm gonna make this video here real quick, short and sweet. Just pretty much gonna recap the VRPX trade for you, so you can kind of take a look at, my thought process, what happened, how I got in, how I got out, and all that good stuff. So just get a little quick recap of that. Nothing too detailed, but at least you get to see, the trade and how it went, and kind of break that down for you. Since this was the trade that kind of broke the straw in the camel's back, kind of thing. This completed the little 5K challenge that I was trying to do. Grow the account to, $100 a day for a whole 22 days or a whole month, basically. So yeah, we definitely broke that goal, which was good. And pretty much just doing what you want from there. So I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna still keep it going for a month. Pretty much I just wanted to hit $7,200 and then go about my business. We did that within 16 days, or no, 12 days of trading. So kudos to all you and all that good stuff, and thanks to the admins for the alerts and stuff like that. Definitely, couldn't have completed without it. So yeah, we'll just kind of cover that trade here in this video. For those of you that are in the chat room and the alerts, stay after this video for the extended version of it, because what I'm going to do is talk to you guys about some upcoming changes that are coming to the chat room that I think you're going to like. So we'll discuss that. I'm also thinking about doing some more stuff for you, so I wanted to get your thoughts on that. And then what I'm also going to cover, because apparently a lot of you didn't either already know or already have, is just some stuff that's going to help you with trading, because the good thing about this is that it's going to be for both stock traders and options traders. I know a lot of you in the chat room might trade options too, or some of you just maybe purely trade options. I don't much. I'm mostly just commons, but this that I'm going to cover here for you guys is going to be for stock traders and from options traders. And it is a complete game changer. If you're not using this, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you're making money, but you need to have this tool in your bag. It's free and all that good stuff. I mean, it's great. It's a great tool. But anyways, I know I definitely don't trade without it, because it's just asking for me to lose money. But anyways, for you guys that are there, just stay tuned after that, and then we'll cover that. But other than that, watch the video. If you got any questions, let me know. Stay green. All right, guys, what's going on? We're going to break this down, make this short, sweet, and simple. We're going to get into the mega trade of the day here, VRPX. All right. In this video here, I'm just going to quickly run through my entry point and exit point. You guys were with me in the chat. You seen when I was talking about I was in, and you seen when I, at the end, I was like, this is wild. That's when I was out. And pretty much kind of going over the rest of, the day, just relaxing. So let me pretty much go through this trade here with you guys, so I don't take up too much of your time. But this right here is a prime example of why I had the alerts, and also how they're useful, and also how, just because you're not trading maybe pre-market or the first few hours of the day, doesn't mean that there isn't no more opportunity throughout the market the rest of the day. Yeah, it's a little bit slower, things are cooling off, but opportunities can still arise, which is why it's important to kind of have the alerts and, just kind of look at, stocks every now and then when they are getting alerted, because, it's still able to find moves in there. Some of you might think, yeah, this might be like a one-off thing, but it's not. This has happened consistently, throughout the market. The longer you're in it, the more you'll see these patterns, and it'll repeat, and you'll know how to trade them to the best of your ability. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into VRPX here. Let's get this thing loaded up. I'll start to where you guys were first alerted, because I didn't wake up until like, man, I didn't wake up till like 7. I woke up late. I was so mad I woke up late, because I thought I missed everything. I was like, oh well, we'll wait for the next day. I don't want to, force anything, especially doing this small account challenge, which of course is completed thanks to this trade. But when I got up, I jumped in the chat room with you guys, was talking, saying, what I missed and everything like that. And then as I was looking through the alerts and seeing what stocks were still moving and checking all the parameters I need to check, I'm not going to go into all that, how I do that. That's on the course. But as I was doing all that, and I was still, had my eye on VRPX, I'm like, okay, well, I thought I missed my chance, especially right here. And then it started to make a move, and it got alerted again right here. And I said, okay, that's my entry point. And if you know how I trade and know like my entries and exits and why this section was very crucial for me to get in, then you know what I'm. Then you know why. You should know why. But being a bullish trader, there's no reason why not to, especially with movement like that and volume like that. The odds are better in your favor than they are not to be. So let's just take a look here real quick. When was VRPX first alerted? It was like right before the bell. Let's see here. I think it was, as I was looking through. SRAX. Boom, right there. 569. It was alerted 15 minutes before the bell opened. Right? Move that way. Let's see here. 15 minutes before the bell opened, a little bit after. So yeah, like right here, you guys were alerted. Hey, VRPX, take a look at it. This thing's on fire. 569. So you got alerted right here. Man, man, oh man. I don't know what to say. But anyways, this thing just held some good support here. You can tell by the indicators, good support, good support. Then it broke VWAP. If you were looking at this by this point here, you should have been seeing, okay, this thing, you know, broke VWAP. It's in the bearish territory, which is okay. Obviously, I mean, if you're a bear trader, great. You could easily got squeezed out, but hopefully you didn't. If you are, but anyways, it dropped down, crossed VWAP. Now this is pretty much where I woke up at. Let me see here. Let me go to the chat room where I woke up at. Yeah, right here at 7:39. I was like, "Good morning, guys. What did I miss?" This like right here, right after it dropped. I was like, "Good morning, guys. What did I miss?" And then we all started talking. I was like, "Man, I slept. I was dead tired. I've been super tired trying to work in this chat room and stuff like that with you guys for a while, and I'm also helping some other traders who are one on one. So that's kind of taking up a lot of my time too. Not to mention all this traveling I got to do. But woke up, seen that I missed, and then I've seen that admins are working on the alert system. It's a lot of things going on. But anyways, I was like, did you guys get in VRPX? By this time here at 7:41, look at where it was at. Move that here. I've already missed all that. All that move I missed. So I'm like, man, did you guys get into it? That's a heck of a move. From $5 to $9, almost $10. I was like, man, thought my chance was gone. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But you know what? I'm just gonna go make some breakfast. Do obviously, 7 o'clock my time is like 10 o'clock East Coast time. So the market opens at 9:30. Everybody's done made their moves and everything like that. I'm assuming. So that's great because usually between the first 30 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and a half, is usually when most of the activity in the market is happening. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, everything's about to die down until lunchtime. Maybe something will come during power hours. So I'll stay diligent, but I'm not going to sit here over the desk and mope about it. And then I pulled up VXPR at this point, or VRPX, I'm sorry. So I'm looking at it, right? And I'm watching level 2, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking really good. And I'm saying to myself, okay, it's in bearish territory now. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see. Now, again, this is the 1 minute candle that I trade on. Some of you guys might trade on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever fits your preference. In the bigger scope of things all look the same. When it got to about right here at this point, I'm like, okay, man, it's getting rejected at the VWAP. So what that's usually telling me, if it's getting rejected at the volume weighted average price, is that bears are going to still be in control. Candles are still turning green though. It's trending up. It's trending up. It's trending up. Then it finally crossed the VWAP in the EMA. Now, why the EMA or the MA? It's because that's going to give you signs that it's going to be heading into bullish territory. And of course, I love seeing that. Um, Not to mention, I use pretty much both the MA and the EMA. Just kind of give myself more confirmation. I focus more on the EMA than the MA, but the MA is just like a bigger confirmation for me because it's on a bigger scale. EMA's turn much more quicker. But anyways, guys, lines crossed, did exactly what I was waiting on it to do, and then bam, I got in right there. Now, what did I say? I said, yeah, pick the wrong day to sleep in, blah, blah, blah. If my life, I was mad. So at 8:20, I was like, yo, I'm getting some of that price action now. I'm getting some of that VRPX action now. 8:20, right here. Did I not just say that I got in at that time? 8:20. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm in. And I just sat there and held this bad boy till for like an hour. I wasn't trying to stay in it too long. I believe I exited right out here. It was like an hour and a half, I guess. I mean, the time was just like crazy me because I mean everything was just looking good. The reason why I didn't exit or anything like that, especially like on something like this drop or this, anything like that, is because one, I'm still green, so I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna let my winners win, and I teach you guys how to let your winners win in the course. Through all the different tactics. But I'm in there. I'm like, let my winners win. Let it win. Let it win. Let it win. I figured I'd decide to get out maybe around 10 or 11 if it goes back there, but I never did. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to push my luck too much. I'll let move be okay. So I'll get out around then. You know, entered in, stayed in until it was like 9:09. I was like, let's go. Where would I say this is wild? Yeah, this is what 10:06 is when I got out, guys, which was right about, yeah. Look at that, 10:06. And that green candle's when I got out. I mean, it don't get much easier than that. Um, Again, the reason why I stayed in through those time frames is because level two was looking great. There was levels of support and resistance to easily be identified throughout this trade. A lot of moves. This is a low float stock. This was like a textbook play that we get every day, guys. Um, so those are just kind of recapping the reasons of why, you know, I did what I did, how the trade happened, and how the more you do this, the easier it gets. You know, VRPX is still going. I'm not touching it the rest of the day. I'm done. I'm gonna go, I don't know, play golf or something. Maybe go work out. But anyways, yeah, I'm done for today, guys. I just wanted to kind of recap that trade with you. I know a lot of you were asking about that and how I was able to still make the money and all that good stuff. But yeah, you don't need to be, you know, forcing trades again, especially for these last few days. It's been very bearish. I mean, the market is still red, today. So don't force trades, guys. If it's not there, you can wait until the next day and the next day and the next day. The market can't stay the same forever. But bam, here we are. 2 days later, back at it, even in the red market, making money like we should be doing. So be patient. Perfect example of letting the trade come into you. I didn't try to quickly jump and force in this when I woke up saying, oh my God, I missed a big break. I waited. If it didn't come, it didn't come. But it did came. It hit one of the main things that I look for, when trading. And the stock just played out the way it played out. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope this just kind of gives you a little bit of idea and insight of, not forcing trades, letting them come to you. It's never too late. Understand that. Patience is very key, especially in this market, any market actually. And just, focus, trade, stick to your plan, let it ride. All right. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Shoot me a message, email me. Other than that, stay green. All right, guys. This is the quick little extended version here that I wanted to go through for those of you who are, chat room members and everything like that. So